before that. Alright, stream's up. You dick.
Oh, and I'm quite happy with my tax return. How much do you usually get?
Around 300 to, if I'm lucky, 700.
I see.
And how much did you
I
get?
see.
Oh, it sounds like you got quite a bit more than that.
Around 2,500.
What the fuck? How the hell did you end up with 2,500?
Because I have a lot of work expenses.
So, fraud.
Nothing fraudulent. I have all the receipts.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
I do. I buy my own chemicals that I use at work. I buy my own tools that I use at work.
I'm sorry. I'm going to need you to run that by me real quickly. What do you mean? What do you mean by you buy your own material for work? Hello, Melissa. Does your job not give you the fucking on-site materials to do your fucking job?
They do, but sometimes you just need a little more.
Interesting. Interesting. So since you're
That's
being...
what a hard worker does.
So you wouldn't know about that. Yes, I know.
Man, if you could work even a tenth as hard as I could, the places you would go, you'd be wondrous.
I probably work just as hard, if not harder than you do. You've been doing the same job for 7 years. You should get used to it by now. You should get used to it by now. Stop being such a pansy.
So I should get used to back-breaking labor. Oh, well, I guess for somebody who's never had to, to do back-breaking labor, I guess it makes sense why you would have that conception.
It's literally just a simple freaking concept, bro.
No, because you're not taking into account of... So, in your mind, if you are a contact sport player, you should never break bones or rip muscles. Your body should just get used to it.
You are not getting hit by other people on your same fucking bracket.
I'm falling off shit and I'm lifting heavy stuff that tears muscles.
Oh my goodness.
Literally switch bail bags to weights and I'm a fucking weightlifter.
Oh, Kyle the weightlifter. Well, fuck then, why haven't you got any improvements in strength? Fuck me.
You kidding me? I'm one of the strongest people in the account.
Fuck, not the way you're fucking bitching about it.
Doesn't mean everything doesn't hurt. It just means I'm...
Go on. Say it.
Bro.
Kyle, do you scale Star Wars? I do not believe he does.
No. I don't like Star Wars.
We used to have a guy who scaled Star Wars, but, that ship sailed.
Yeah, he became super weird.
Yes.
Look, I'm telling you, when you have these 24-inch pythons, you can do wonders.
Your arms aren't that big.
Maybe not in length, but in girth.
So you're telling me that if I were to ask you to send me a picture of your arm being measured with actual, like, measuring... What is it called? Measuring tape? You're telling me that it will come out to 24 inches.
Look, I can't help it if I have arms. The double. I can't even say that seriously. That'd be funny though. That would be a good setup.
Artard. Oh no, it's a puzzle. Be careful.
Oh, I don't even know if this is a puzzle or if I'm just doing it wrong.
God, don't say that.
Oh, so, how's it feel knowing that your country basically just threw someone the fucking election? Because now he'll get in off fucking pity.
Honestly, I have thoughts about it, but I kind of don't want to say it on stream. In general, but when I heard about it, I was very surprised. To be honest with you, I was not expecting that to be revealed.
Well, I've got a hot take, which is like I'm surprised it didn't happen sooner.
Your hot take is more tame than my hot take would have been. But no, actually, I agree with you on that one. Given the notoriety he's gotten, it's very surprising that no one tried it before. Still, a lot of people were fucking complaining about apparently the Secret Service was told about the attempt beforehand, and I guess they just ignored the people telling them? Not exactly a good look.
Damn.
Yeah, no. It was pretty crazy. Although I was working at the shop when it happened, so I didn't even really know about it until I went on Reddit while I was working, and I was just like, oh, what the fuck? How'd you even hear about it? Were you just like fucking working and just randomly came out of nowhere?
No, it's the weekend. I don't work on weekends.
You're right. You're right. So how'd you find out about it?
It's world news.
So how'd you find out about it?
I saw it on the news section of fucking YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was expecting.
Yes.
And what your first reaction was like, that barely happened?
All I can think is like, I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner. Well, there's nothing else to really say on it. It's just weird.
It's just weird that it kind of happened.
You know who wished that they only got the ear?
Who?
JFK.
Too soon, Kyle! Too soon!
It's not too soon.
Too soon!
Nothing too soon about it.
He won the debate after the first election in most people's eyes. I mean, that was not wrong. There you go. Finally came in time. Sup, Newhan? What's up, guys? How's it feel to win this history? Newhan, I make history every day. What are you talking about? But no, I don't know. like, technically, we've been alive for some pretty historic moments. If we're talking like
we are the generation that has lived through more historical events than any other. If you want to technically look at it,
yeah, we're just all fucking bitching and moaning because it's not the cool
no,
sounding
we're just
ones.
numb to it. We're just numb to it because we've been through so many. It's just like a historical event happens practically every day.
What surprise it happened was interesting to say the least. I was there working on orders, and now I know where they're like, and now I look it up, and I'm like, oh, yeah, they shot the former president. That's crazy. And then my second thought was, how these people get all these good pictures of it. Because I don't know if you've actually been looking at the pictures that they have, but whoever was taking those snapshots was fucking on point.
You know, press rallies usually have like actual photographers there.
I know, but like, damn, it was crazy. Cause like the shots were so fucking clean. Like I was.
So you're wondering like why it's not blurry? There's this setting on the camera. It's like shutter mode.
I can't tell if you're taking the piss or not.
I'm not. It's called shutter mode, where it can like take bursts of photos all at the same time. So even if something's moving really quickly, it can take like really quick shots, so it's not blurry. It's usually how we get photos of birds in flight.
Fascinating. Although there was one joke I laughed at almost immediately upon reading it that I think you'd also enjoy. So one of the pictures was a shot of Trump's face after the shot, like after the bullet had ripped through him, he was on the ground. And the comment was, this photographer took a better headshot than the actual sniper. They usually have great photographers. The thing is, he was just right in time, at the right moment. That happens a lot of moments in history. Also, he fixed his hair before he got up as well. He knew it would be a photo op. So you bet the guy got the photo of Trump with his fist on the air and the flag on the back. It became a legend. Yeah, like real talk, that's probably going to be straight up a picture you're going to see in history books later on.
Well, he's also a master at like advertising and shit like that. Because again, that's how he made his brand. He's probably scared that he got shot, but he's also thinking when he's on the ground, oh, this is fucking good. I've won the debate. And now I've got the sympathy of the people. Because whether you dislike him or not, I don't think there are many people who would be actually okay with, like an assassination of a political figure, even if they're on the other side. They may say they want it, but I don't think if it came down to it, they would truly want that.
It's just kind of crazy that, well, I'm going to be honest. Fuck, it's kind of crazy the guy fucking missed. He wasn't moving around all that much. Like, how the fuck did you miss? I'm sorry, but like, listen. All I'm saying is if that was JFK shooter, I'm just saying the result would have been a little different. That's all I'm saying.
Damn.
They do not build them like they used to. That's all I'm saying. The gun was shot by a 20-year-old? Oh, that's why. No fucking experience. To be clear, I obviously don't, wish harm on anybody. I'm just saying that I was genuinely surprised that the guy fucking missed. Like I don't think Trump was exactly doing fucking dodgy moves left and right. He wasn't exactly being Neo from the Matrix there. How do you fuck that one up?
Well, look.
To be clear,
I don't know much about the man, but he doesn't look very nimble.
That's what I'm fucking saying, bro. That's what I'm fucking saying. It's just, look, I'm glad no one died. Well, actually, no, I take that back. Someone did die, actually. The bullet whizzed past Trump and hit a guy in the audience. That's not a joke, wow. By the way. Yeah, that's not a joke. Like, an actual bystander got fucking, like, killed because he was on the sidelines. Yeah. Super fucked. The gun was shot by a 20-year-old. He was 430 feet away and probably didn't account for wind resistance, etc. Which are big props. He was just asking to get a shoe because he couldn't get off the stage walking without it. The guy had the poorest aim, but to be clear, he was a few millimeters away from his cheek. Yeah, 2 people, I believe. The shooter died too. Well, fucking good. Fuck the guy. 2 dead and 2 injured. Yeah, no, that shit was fucking. Honestly, it was a fucking tragedy because of fucking the innocent people getting fucking killed, 100%. Like
Like,
that's what it
let's
was.
put it this way as well. The left would not want an assassination attempt either, because now they've literally seen it and they're like, "Oh, good, we've lost the election."
No, this was a guy who's been being told who was the second injured. The bullet probably whizzed through and hit a bunch of people, but no, this was clearly a fucking guy who had probably been told all this fucking time by all these fucking news stations that Trump is like the fucking worst thing imaginable, and that if he becomes elected,
Essentially, like the second coming of the devil.
yeah. And that's what fucking happens. You get a guy who decides to take matters into his own hands, and innocent people die. I
Well, here's the thing: like, there are jokes about this shit where it's just like, and for as fucked as it is, I would believe it slightly more if someone from the right did it. But so that's why it's like super weird.
Shooter was Antifa, is what's been stated. No, like, yeah, on the bystanders issue, unfortunately, one got shot in the head and one that was shot through his arm was a medic and tried to help. He had brain matter pouring out and couldn't do a thing. Dude, the shooter was a member of Antifa and he had posted a video on his channel beforehand. How the fuck did he post a video on his channel beforehand and no one find out about it?
Damn it. What's so special about me?
That's a bit loud. Look, yeah, I didn't realize it was done by Antifa. That's even worse.
No. Let's be clear here. The guy was a part of Antifa, but this was most likely just a guy who's a radical who decided to go fucking crazy and fucking try to kill
It wouldn't matter. You can now spin it.
FBI couldn't track it in time? No, of course you can spin it. They was gonna fucking spin it.
No. Like
Drew didn't have colored hair?
This is the big problem. It's like, it doesn't matter if the guy was like going against what they said. Just the fact that he has that label.
No. I know what you mean.
His campaign can easily spin it to be like, the left tried to assassinate me, and he can just run his entire campaign off that now.
What it matters, Antifa themselves have called for this for years. No, you're absolutely right. No. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I'm just saying that, like, let's be clear here. This ain't the organization, well, unless we do find out it is. It's one radical person. Because that's the fucking problem. The media has been spinning Trump as the worst fucking thing imaginable. Whether or not you like the guy, he's not the second coming of Hitler.
Let's put it this way.
Well, who knows?
Whatever the news says about somebody, dial it back a little bit. Because the news is a giant, like, for the left and the right, it doesn't matter what news station you watch, they're both propaganda machines for both sides. And they both do everything in their power to make you distrust and hate the other ones, because that's how they get views. Otherwise, you would only have one channel called The News. Because let me put it to you this way. The News is a television show like any other. They have ratings, they have stock people that they have to meet. Like, keep this in mind. Like, this is why you can watch a story on the right and the left, like, news stations, and they'll have two different opinions of how this came out.
Although there is something else.
It's literally the reason why I don't watch the news anymore. It's just like, I don't fucking need to listen to the propaganda model, because once you hear and find out that they're just propaganda machines, you can't listen to any news station and take it seriously.
That's fair. Although there is one other reason too that this might have happened. The Epstein documents were revealed, and if they're to be believed,
I got this before I came here.
well, let's just say it's pretty damning what it says about Trump in there.
Well, it's not just Trump. It's like,
Yeah, but Trump's the one that matters for now, because, like, yeah, there's a lot of people on that fucking list and a lot of shit going on, but, like, Trump's things were on there, and if it's to be believed, he directly was involved in that shit. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
the problem is that they're not going to release and confirm anything because that's mutual destruction. Because there are lots of people on the left. Because I'm pretty sure the Clintons are also on there as well, which would also be like suicide for the left.
Probably. The problem is that, Kyle, that unlike here in Latin news in America, they have
Is it normal for
volatile
people
fears
to
cause
equip
hysteria.
spheres in
So this being a
Tetheala?
product of delusion could be feasible.
No, not at all. The technology was originally brought over by the renegades. Nowadays, X-spheres are mainly attached to machines.
Wait a second. So Tetheala and the Renegades are on the same side?
I'm not sure if you could say that, but the renegades were the ones that brought us information about the nature of the two worlds, and the plan to assassinate the Chosen was their idea. They talked the king and the Pope into it.
The
If you
Pope?
desire for Tetheala to prosper, kill the Chosen of Silverant.
That's horrible. Lloyd, I suggest we go to Tetheala.
I'm sorry. Do you have a portal in your pocket that we can use, or do you have like a fucking Yamato on you?
She's got a fucking stick and she'll beat you with it
Why
until you take her there.
Tetheala? Don't you remember what Ewan said? Angels are half-elves that evolved using special X-spheres called Crucius crystals.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
It's definitely going to change the election for... Actually, I don't even know if it will change the election all that much. People were already kind of on the fence with Biden after the debate. Did you watch any of the debate by any chance?
I saw clips. It didn't look good. But here's the problem. It doesn't matter about the people. So, what the debates are for, it's not to convince the people on the left. It's not to convince the people on the right. The people on the left or the right, they'll vote for their people because that's what they do. What they're looking for is the swing voters and the middle ground people. They're trying to convince them to come over. And I hate to say it, but with the debate being an absolute fucking shamble, and with this recent assassination attempt, whatever, I guess you could call it like sympathy that the swing voters in the middle tried to have for the left is gone. Especially if they hear that it's Antifa, like a radical left thing, that's it, it's over. No fucking way will they, like, no fucking way is he winning.
Did you guys see the recent Biden conference before the assassination? I did not. I was too busy working.
Because here's the thing, like, they still probably could have won the election. All they needed to do was just, like, run on policies. But now they can have the best policies in the world. It's not going to matter, because sympathy trumps policy.
Now, hang on, Kyle. Hang on. We might see the upset of the century here.
Tetheala is studying the X-spheres, they may know something about Crucius crystals as well.
That's a good idea. I'm pretty sure that they're studying the Crucius crystal that belongs to Tetheala's Chosen at the Imperial Research Academy.
There's a Chosen in Tetheala too?
Of course. The world regeneration ritual is carried out in Tetheala as well.
I mean, this isn't even about the elections. This was
They've
about
been carrying out the
taking
regeneration that many times.
a choice away from the people by force. So this is beyond some votes and attempt against American democracy. Was that supposed to be a pun, Kyle?
What was supposed to be a pun?
Oh no, but apparently been accused of punning your sentence.
I need to know what the pun is so I know whether or not it is or isn't. It probably wasn't.
Red dust.
Why hasn't Martel's
Provide the
vessel
source
been
of your pun.
completed already?
I'm curious about that myself. Perhaps those corpses lined up in the Tower of Salvation were... No, never mind.
Yeah. There are too many things that we don't know.
Bitch, are you really gonna fucking just leave with that and not say a fucking word?
Like, this is the last thing I'll say on it, so we can move on to, like, happier topics.
Oh, you said
Like-
sympathy trumps policy. I'm pretty sure that was an unintentional pun on his part.
That was accidental. But yeah, just on the last things, it's like the reason why political assassinations are fucking really turnabout is because if they actually killed him, there's no one that the right can put up that can, like, that has the charisma and can argue with, like, even dementia ridden by them. He would beat any of them. Trump was literally like their best thing going. But now that he survived, he's now got a whole new angle he can spin, and he has a finger that he can point at. Because let's say that this lone gunman wasn't connected to anyone. Okay, it'd be way harder to spin it than just like some crazed nutcase. But now that there's a finger being pointed at Antifa, which is radical left, he can now literally demonize the entire left, even if it was only the radical left that tried it.
That's fair. But,
Crucius's objective?
like you said,
If I was trying to win an election, that's exactly what I'd be running on.
no, he's gonna write it all the way. He's gonna write it as far as he can. Like that's
So let's just
obviously
start
going to
with-
happen. It's just like,
Oh, absolutely, because again, they dragged him through the court system, and what they did get was literally like fucking nothing. So even when he went in, it was literally over shit that was like nothing. Something that couldn't that it was over something that wasn't declared. So it wasn't even anything like silver bullety that they really needed to put him away for good.
true.
So you've had them drag him through the court system for years, and a lot of the American people that I could see were pretty much like getting the shits about this.
Yeah.
You've had, and again, them changing the ballot rules on the night of the election was also not viewed super fucking well either. So it's literally just a giant house of dominoes at this point, and I think they've just pushed the one that's going to start the avalanche.
Yeah. That's the only lead we have right
I can
now.
see that.
And this time, I'm going to fulfill my role. I'm not going to let Colette bear the burden all by herself anymore.
Like, her brain is basically the Windows screensaver. She comes to you to ask for everything. The only way you could be bearing the burden anymore is if she was literally riding on your shoulders.
Kyle, he's not gonna let her bear the burden anymore.
Wait a minute. That's great and all, but how are
Gene-
we going to get to Tepeala?
Genius,
Gina, shut the fuck up.
you finally said something fucking intelligent.
Gina, shut the fuck up. This is why we don't fucking let you out of the fucking house. Biden apparently
I'm
laments it.
sure Sheena knows
Yeah.
how to get there, correct?
My understanding is that you can travel to Tetheala by passing through a distortion in space.
So it is just another universe, I guess.
I believe that is, as the kids say, poggers.
As far as I know, crafts called Riards are the only things that can do that.
Where are they?
The Renegades should have them. They should be somewhere on this base.
Okay then, let's get going.
We are indeed in the fun timeline of the multiverse. I've been having fun. I don't think everyone else has been having fun, but I've been having some fun. I've been enjoying life and all that good shit.
Let's get out of here! Gotta know where to go!
Yeah, no, crazy day. Can't wait to see how it turns out from here. I really hope things settle down, but it'll probably just keep ramping up. So let's just hope it doesn't get too crazy. We don't need another South America on our hands after all. Why did you run away from the fight? Lamazim being like me for real, everything burns around you like we're having a party. Kyle, how long are you gonna be streaming tonight?
So these are
Probably
the
like
Leons.
another hour and
Hurry,
a half,
they'll
maybe
catch
2
up to us.
hours.
All right.
Yeah, I'm no physicist, but pretty sure that looks like it's only meant for one person. How are you gonna fit the rest of the menagerie on there?
Just put them right in front of your crotch.
Hold on to the wings. Oh, just fuck them, I guess. Oh no, there's multiple of them. Anime.
Oh shit, it's an anime! I gotta go save the world. What the fuck? What does that sound? Oh, it's horrendous. Oh, who made that sound? No.
What's happening?
I don't know. It just suddenly...
Look, the fuel gauge is empty.
So that's it. Since you've broken the seals in Silverant, there's not enough mana in this world.
And that means
We're gonna fall!
Ah!
ah!
That was the most convincing I've ever heard in my life. Kyle, your mic's scuffed.
I think we managed to avoid destroying them completely.
Is Genus a boy or a girl? Fuck, I assume it's a boy.
They're useless unless we get some fuel.
Well, you know what? The fucking jury's still out on that one. Kyle, I can't hear you.
What's the fuel? Coal?
I'm about to save some money.
What, you're about to make money?
No, I said I'm about to save some.
Coal? Oh, jeez. How do you guys manage to actually live in Silverant?
Pretty soon I'm about to get a week's worth of chicken soup, so I don't have to make dinner for a week, so it saves me money on meat shopping.
Nice.
Then all we have to do is have Sheena summon Volt, right?
I haven't made a pact with Volt.
Oh, well then I guess we'll just have to leave these here.
Oh, and here I thought Magi technology was infallible.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, I forgot you still have the blonde girl with
Tower of
you.
Salvation. Why is that here? This is Tetheala, right?
Of course. The Tower of Salvation appears in the Flourishing World. The tower also appeared on your side after Colette received the Oracle, right?
2 worlds. 2 towers.
Would you call them twin
What about the
towers?
Holy Ground? The Church of Martel is also over here, correct? Is the Holy Ground called Karlon?
Yes. The place where the Tower of Salvation lies is the Holy Ground of Karlon, the same as in your world.
The Holy Ground of Karlon is where the peace treaty was signed to end the ancient war. There can't be 2 of them.
Are you sure yours isn't a fake? We have records in our museums that depict
Nofellis featuring Tilted
Arthas called
Towers.
the 2 ancient kings to the Holy Ground of Karlon in order to forge a peace treaty.
And such records exist on our side as well.
Maybe it's
Instruments
the,
used to sign the treaty can be found in the Palma Costa Academy.
maybe they were the same fucking
So,
planet at some point.
either one side is fake, or maybe they're actually both real.
Lloyd, that's not possible.
I like how Lloyd
Get
gave
mad, I
a
was
smart
just
answer,
kinda saying stuff.
and yet people are
Anyways,
still giving
let's
shit
get
for it.
going.
It's true we aren't going to get anywhere by pondering about it here.
Wow.
Well,
it's our
to be
first
fair,
adventure in Tetheala.
He's not exactly the smartest man in the world, especially when he's dressed in all red rubber overalls.
It's so the enemies can't stain his clothes with their blood. It's actually genius. You should try it sometime.
Genus, this isn't a field trip.
Damn, bitch! Let him live a little. Fuck. They're elves. But yeah, now that I can chill out with law stuff and I'm just working. Is Rain a girl or a boy? That's his sister, so that should be a girl. I say should be because I'm not too confident when it comes to these anime games.
Are you talking about Rain?
Yes.
She's a woman.
She's a woman? Sound pretty confident in that claim.
Don't let up.
I'll help. Sharpness.
Oh, kind of bad news, Im.
Ear thrust.
Do you know a show called Mighty Magiswords on Cartoon Network? I did hear about that one. I know there was a big old meme scene about it recently.
Get him. Aqua Edge.
What about it?
I'll help. Sharpness. Get him. Aqua Edge. I'll help. Barrier.
I never actually saw Mighty Magiswords. It was like at the point. It was created at the time when Cartoon Network, where I stopped watching Cartoon Network. The creator was just arrested for having CP. Is CP what I? Is that like? We're talking like lolly shit. Is that what CP means here?
Icicle. I'll help. Sharpness.
I get the feeling C. Yep, is what it is. I read CP means
Barrier.
He enjoys his meat on the younger side.
Yeah. Well, let's put it that way. That's probably for the best. You know, it's really not hard to just not be a fucking like piece of shit. It's actually not hard. Oh my god, no, he looks like someone who has. Hey Kyle, look on Discord real quickly. Go general channel on my server and tell me that's not what you think. That's not exactly what you were thinking in your head when you heard someone have that sort of content.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's literally fucking damn.
Yeah. You know what gave it away?
What?
Those fucking cartoonish mutton chops.
If he just had the scraggly beard, I think it'd be fine. But no, the beard missing the middle
No,
portion.
you know what? You know what's? He'd probably look a lot better if he cut his hair and literally just like shaved.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You know, it's not hard. MatPat did it. It's not hard to fucking not fucking. I don't even know how to say this. Like, damn, bro, it's really not hard to not do that. It's not hard at all, bro.
Barrier. No way. Burn.
Man, these people out here fucking. They're fucking dying out here apparently because it's so fucking hard to just fucking not do that, I guess. Bro, I don't even know, like, what do you even say in this situation at this point? Like, that's fucking ridiculous. To be clear, you can go get help. Like, there are plenty of options you can do. You do not have, like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
You know, there are millions of videos online full of age women. Why not just watch that?
Let's go all
It
out.
just don't make no sense.
Demons
Just
to
don't make no
feed.
sense.
Time. First aid.
Thanks. No way. Sword rain. Omega.
Was Mighty Magiswords any good, by any chance? Because I never saw it.
Here we go.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it was a Cartoon Network show that came out probably a little after.
All right.
Or when we probably stopped watching it, I guess would be the right way to say it.
What year?
Fuck, probably like... I don't think it's that far back. Might be about a couple... Might be like... Maybe
I think I stopped watching Cartoon Network around 2011, maybe 2010.
Yeah, I think it was like a 2015 show. Can you confirm? Oh, he looks
The light,
exact.
the light block used to be fucking fantastic. If you didn't want to watch what they had on late for Cartoon Network, you could always bounce over to like Nickelodeon and catch Ren and Stimpy.
True, but you want the worst part about this is, besides the obvious fucking serious shit there. Worst part,
Well,
the guy recently was becoming relevant in the internet again because of meme culture. So this is one of those like could not have happened at or
a
just
worse time.
yeah, literally, man was like he was getting appreciated for his work and everything, and then someone fucking busted him on this shit. Oh, that's fucking funny.
Ready? Sharpness.
Or just all the anime. At the least, you're not harming anyone. Magic Swords was made here in Latin. More people were just like to Gumball and Regular Show. See, because Regular Show was a top tier show. Regular Show was great.
I never caught it.
You never watched Regular Show?
No, it was kind of like how like I heard rumblings of the start of like Adventure Time, but I never caught Adventure Time either.
I get what you're saying.
Eruption.
I'll help.
All right.
But I think by that point I was either getting out of cartoons, and it was not until like maybe 2 or 3 years later I got into anime.
Yeah. I got to the start of Adventure Time, but I never followed it all the way through to its conclusion. I know what happens later on, but yeah. Man, that's crazy.
I mean, I know the general gist for the story. I've just never like sat down and watched the whole show.
Actually, now I think about it, didn't you guys have that one animation with like the villains and like Black Hat or whatever, or Blackheart? Man, what a crazy fucking day. Holy fuck. They'll probably have an easier time figuring out what fucking didn't happen today at this point. Wait, are you serious? That's fucking lame. Uncle Grandpa was another show that really was fucking weird. Yeah, cause that villainous show actually had freaking like crossovers and shit. It actually looked pretty good, or from what I watched, actually pretty solid.
Yeah, because I think the list of shows that everyone really liked from Cartoon Network was around the time I was getting out of it, so I missed like the next boom of good cartoons.
Yeah.
Because I never caught Gravity Falls either.
I call Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls pretty solid. Nice to make that time.
Get him! Lightning!
Oh yeah, I did hear about that actually, but I don't know, Kyle. So did you hear about Biden with the president of Ukraine? Damn, she looks evil. She's got red eyes.
No, I can't say that I have.
So you didn't hear that in front of the world he called the president of Ukraine Putin?
Damn, is he wrong though?
Kyle, no! He also called Trump his vice president. Yesterday was fucking crazy. Oh yeah, that was yesterday. Fuck, it's still the same day for me, basically.
He had gentleness in his words. He whooped the dog shit out of me.
Yeah, but you know.
He showed me power I wish he displayed when I played as him.
Yeah, but he kept her bed warm, and you weren't man enough to do that. So gentle. Really, this is your fault. If you would have just been more of a man, none of this would be happening right now.
Why do I need to be the protector of women? Women should protect me. Drizzle, drizzle.
What the fuck was that?
You haven't heard that movement?
I have not heard that movement. No, I have not heard drizzle, drizzle.
So super petty men are trying to like role reverse shit for women. So he's just like, you pay for you pay for all the food. I'm not paying for anything. Drizzle, drizzle.
Why the fuck? But where does the drizzle, drizzle part come in? That's where I'm confused.
I don't know. I fucking heard about a comedy podcast and fucking couldn't stop laughing because they were playing clips from videos.
Are you okay? First aid.
That just sounds so fucking stupid. Drizzle, drizzle. Oh yeah, fucking
No way.
I gotta get back on the. I gotta get back to Master Duel, and I also got to finish downloading fucking that one game, that other card game I was gonna try out with New Hand. What was it called?
I'm waiting for my new Ancient Gears support to come in, and then I'll head back to Master Duel.
Fuck you.
What? You're upset that we actually get some support that's actually good now?
No, I just wish I got that kind of support.
You did. You basically made it so your fucking god cards can never be removed and can never be damaged.
Source.
You've literally got a searcher that's so simple that you can get your gods out.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm pretty sure you even have a card where you can bypass the ritual.
Shut the fuck up! It is not that fucking good. Fuck off! I am not gonna be gaslit when your bitch ass has some of the best support in the fucking game. Fuck you.
Mine has best support. No, the fuck it doesn't. You're acting like that the Ancient Gears are like fucking dark magicians.
Hang on. Also, shut the fuck up. You're fucking wrong. Zim, I do not. Oh, hang on. So going back to that talk about the other stream very briefly. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? What does that sound? Shadowverse, stop playing your fucking ad. Hang on, I need to fucking get off that shit. Where was I? Hang on, where was I? So going back to talk from the other stream very briefly. So you would be more fine with Dante Fork fan art between Dante and Eva over Dante and Patty and Dante and Kirie while she's still with Nero behind his back? Okay. Okay.
What era of Patty are we talking about? Are we talking from the anime, or are we talking where she would canonically be now?
Yes, that is a very important question. But let me start off by saying, so cheating is not the same thing as NTR. This is where it gets kind of weird.
No, so NTR is basically super petty.
NTR is when you kind of realize that whoever made this really did not like the other person they had to draw. But no. Rent this for a good price. I can work on that if you give me the call. Oh, good old you.
The easiest way to explain what NTR is it's malicious cheating. And by malicious, I mean like you catch them in the act, and then she starts like moaning and smiling.
Or failing that, she does sexual acts with other people in front of the guy while still acting loving
Belittling
with the
you.
guy. Well, not only belittling you. It's what's that's what NTR means. Honestly, it's technically referred to as Nitatori.
I have no idea what the acronym is.
Basically, Kyle hit it on the nose. It's basically a girl who cheats on you, but when she's cheating on you or in front of you, she'll actively mock you, or instead of mocking you, she'll actively compliment the people railing her. Kind of like an "I'm sorry, honey" situation.
Yeah, NTR is one of those things that's like super uncomfortable.
Which is weird because no, I think I told Kyle about this.
But
the other
Japan
day.
fucking goes absolutely nuts for it.
Well, yes, because apparently we're reading it wrong. I think I told you this the other day, but yeah. So the
Aren't
reason,
they looking at it from the perspective that they're the one doing the cheating?
yes, that is why I like NTR so much, because technically in their eyes, the way it's working for them is they're the guy cucking the person who has it all because they don't have it all. So to them, it is revenge because their lives are so fucking miserable. Yeah, it's why also women really fucking like NTR, which is fucking. I'll let you decide how you want to handle that piece of information. That little kernel of truth. Netorare? Yeah, I cannot pronounce that. Don't type it. It does not make it better. But yeah, no. It's just super malicious fucking cheating, I guess, is just the right way to say it. To me, NTR creates awareness that women do cheat a lot, especially in America. I think if you're at a point where you think women don't cheat, there's no hope for you.
Let's put it this way. For as much as people don't want to admit it, there has been a culture growing where it's become more accepted for women to cheat, and nothing happens.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because you can't do anything to them. You can't fucking hit them. You can't do anything, no matter how justified you are. Like, Bill Burr has a good joke about this, where he's like, they could do things where that would give them the equivalent of a fucking suplex. You can't touch them.
Yeah. I think there's definitely a problem where we have this sort of what's the term?
Well, here's the thing, like, for as much as like people just like, oh, this is bad, it's like, don't you think it's bad that we've basically made an entire, like, I would say this generation and definitely the one before where we've glorified cheating.
It's not just glorifying cheating. I think the problem too is that we put women on a pedestal, but we're not properly evening it out.
Well, the way it goes, it's
Who the fuck
literally
is that loser?
Well,
Hey, watch it!
the problem is that like society sees dating like a fucking like job application where it's just like you date to try and impress the woman. The woman's not there to try and impress you. That's why, like, you could see, like, the hottest woman imaginable, but they're probably the most dullest person to fucking talk to.
True.
Watch where you're going.
Now.
If there's a society where it's normal for women to cheat, then it must be normal for men to have their own harem, because unlike in the first case, polygamy for men always works. You pack your stuff and leave and break up with them, you can do that. Also, yes, this generation especially seems to glorify cheating up relationships. Prenup. He means a prenup.
The problem is that, like,
Same how you guys
there's
put
no
lady
easy
on a
there's
pedestal.
no easy way to bring up a prenup to your significant other, because you're essentially telling them that I don't trust you to not steal my shit later.
Red Dusk, I don't know how I don't know how to tell you this, but like we went over this last time with the Dante lady situation. Dante causes a fuck ton amount of property damage. It's not the same thing.
What's going on?
Cause Red Dusk saying it's how we put Lady on a pedestal, because he's referring to when me and Mangler were basically defending Lady and the way she treats Dante.
No, she's very much in the right for how she treats Dante, because for the most part, Dante's really powerful, but he's a really powerful pest who does lots of property damage and, like, collateral. There's literally an entire episode that proves this. When he's going after the motorbike, he didn't need to break the bridge, but he fucking did because it made it easier for him.
And to be fair, if this is about the clothing situation, that would just be me technically, but that's just payback for, again, all the fucking property damage he causes. And to be clear, Dante does not have to cause that much property damage, because we all know how strong Dante is.
Well, let's put it this way as well, like, Dante doesn't need to pay Lady back. He does it because he wants to. It's not because he has to. Like, she knows she can't physically make him pay her back.
I'm pretty sure having a broken property is better than being dead. Red Dusk, he destroyed an entire bridge, and Dante wouldn't die to any of the demons he's fighting. The fucking motorcycle demon wasn't gonna fucking kill him.
And again, to repair that bridge, probably would have costed a few mil.
Just look at her. It's not even festival time, and yet she's dressed.
No, I mean the people Dante is helping.
How stupid are you?
Yeah, but remember, Dante doesn't have to fucking blow up the bridge to do that. He's doing that because he's a fucking dick about it.
Dante could go through a lot of his fights and just focus on killing the demon and not doing, like, collateral damage.
Remember that Dante in the anime, which is the main examples of what we get, he's already beyond Moondus at that point.
Of this hag?
Hang on.
There's literally there's no demon in the anime that can literally touch him if he never wanted it to happen. Like, he literally has an entire, like, prison episode where he basically goes hand to hand with demons and basically beats the dog shit out of them.
He thought it'd be cool, and it was when he destroyed the bridge in the town of Fortuna Flush Island. It's more like women see men as for what they bring on the table, nothing more. So a harem of women rounds down a bunch of guys that do something different. Also dangerously as well. While on the male harem, the guys listen equally. It made him look better. It made it so no one could follow them in other scenarios. Plus, it'd probably be fun for him.
Did you say?
Bro, Dante has a
You're
pistol.
behaving like children.
He's just trying to have fun.
Now, settle down.
Also, remember that Dante let Lady and Trish fight each other and destroy the church.
I bet you're as cute as a button when you smoke.
When he could have literally stepped
Stop
in
it.
and stopped it at any point.
Let's be clear here. Dante's not exactly like. And to be clear, I don't think the series ever tries to make this distinction. He's not really a good person.
This is the problem, is that, like, if you want to know what Dante's personality is like, read Devil May Cry 2's novel.
Yeah, great example. Trish could have said something too. Trish, I don't think knows Lady, to be fair.
Fucking yeet!
Master Zella!
very nicely.
Wow, that was a surprise. You sure are strong, my little angel. You certainly startled me.
Whoa, who are you?
Dude.
Yeah, I believe we had this conversation like a couple streams ago where it's just like, if you were to meet Dante in real life, you wouldn't like him as a person.
Trish didn't know Dante updated her, I believe. Leia was still a human in Trish's eyes.
No offense, but I'm not interested in talking to guys.
Yeah, and Trish was trying to have fun because it's like, what? The priest that they were hunting down wasn't exactly going to give her any trouble. And she was literally just at the church waiting for Dante.
Yeah, but that doesn't fucking excuse. I mean, like, that doesn't change anything.
hate this
They would
guy
just both
already.
be. They would just both be bad people. They can both be bad people, guys. It's not that crazy.
Ooh, what's your name, beautiful?
Give me your name and I'll give you mine.
Hey, you copied Lloyd.
Now that I've heard someone else say it, it sounds kind of arrogant.
Oh, my, you don't know me? Well, I guess I still have a ways to go.
Who's this voice actor?
Master Zelos, let's go!
I have no idea, but he sounds familiar.
Yeah, like I'm getting vibes here that I should know who he is, or I should have like some like notion of where his voice actor comes from. I mean, Dante looks like the guy you could hang out with for a night or two, and then you go separate ways. It's not someone you want to be around all the time because of how douche can be. Zelos is the Rise of Phoenix of this game. Oh, you ended up watching my review, Red Dusk? Or was that just a coincidence?
Oh, yes, of course. Well then, I'll see you again. My lovely lady, my cute little angel, and you other people.
Fuck, he's just like Kyle for real.
So he's basically a red-haired Sanji.
Watching my book review for High School DxD 2. Or book 2, I guess.
What was that all about?
What an ass. He was grinning like an idiot the entire time. What's wrong with that guy?
He had an X-sphere on him.
What? No way!
So that's how he reacted so fast. Just who is that guy?
Yeah, no, pretty crazy turbulent times we're living in right now. No, just reading up DMC and High School DxD crossover fan fiction. That's true. You do that. That is true. That's fair. So weird not hearing any music.
I'll be helped.
Anyone else ever been called sexist for doing your job? The fuck? No, I can't say I have, Devil. Can't say I have. Well, how you been, Red Dust? Since you don't show up to the streams all the time. Hope everything's going well on your end. You know, give or take current situations. But yeah, so Shadowverse. New hint. How pay to win is this game? I guess I could just figure out for myself. It's a free game. I'll have to download it tomorrow while I'm off stream. Because I'm also getting another game that I'll probably play by myself. And then, I don't know. I might record, like, gameplay. God Compared to God, too, though. LOL and a Tyrant was pretty weird. Yeah, it's from the same game. I was looking at the page, but for some reason it just turns it on. Devil, what the fuck do you do that gets people to not fucking like you? Because this has happened consistently. It's a card game called Shadowverse. I told Ewan to give it a shot because I kind of want to experience other card games, and that's what that's a card game that exists that I have not played yet. So I thought I'd give it a shot. You know, it's kind of weird now that you're fucking, oh, Aviator. Hi, Aviator. I was gonna message you, what days are usually free? So I know what days it would be a good idea to hit you up to try testing out the card game. I was finally able to get someone in real life to help me out, another person, and I got a few other people who are willing to help me out too, but, you know, more the merrier situation. Every day I'm free these days. It's summer vacation. Alright, I just gotta check your time. I just gotta double check your time zone and then we'll be good to go. Why did they throw the ring into the bottom of the ocean in Lord of the Rings? Actually, you know what? That's a question Kyle can answer. Kyle, go.
What am I supposed to be answering?
Verdus is asking why didn't they just throw the ring into the bottom of the ocean in Lord of the Rings?
Oh, because it's explained that you could do that, but Sauron isn't going anywhere, and the seas will eventually, like,
Dry up or something?
well, not dry up, like, it'll just change, like, and the ring wants to be found, so the ring will just, like...
The ring will just fucking vibe? Is that what you're saying? It's just gonna vibe until it finds someone?
Well, no, like, the ring has a way of being found.
Oh, like a
so
mystical charm?
Yeah, so it'll probably just, like, do something where eventually someone will come along. Because, like, yeah, you could do that, but that's a temporary fix.
Why didn't Gandalf just call, like, his homeboys in the afterlife and be like, hey, bros, help me take out this fucking ring, bro. Mount Doom's a little far from here.
Because the gods of Arda basically don't like interfering with what happens in Middle Earth. Basically, whatever happens in Middle Earth is up for them to resolve on their own.
What the fuck? Bro, Sauron was their problem! What?
Well, they're not attacking. He's not attacking where the gods live, so he's not their problem.
Bro! What? Told someone their overtime wasn't approved per MGMT request. They got angry and said they were leaving then, and a number of other stuff. After they got angry, I went above their boss's head. Technically, I'm already above their head as I'm in charge of all night crew and stuff. Told them they could just stay. I had to work half in their department, then half in mine per MGM request, which they freaked the hell out over. MGMT's on my side. Where was Gondor when the Westfold fell?
That's only a line in the movie. Theoden never relies on Gondor to come in the actual book.
Oh, is it similar to that whole to the situation where like the elves didn't actually exist in the book?
Pretty much.
Yeah, fun little fact for people who didn't know this, but in the Twin Towers, the elves canonically do not actually show up to help during the Battle of Helm's Deep. I wonder why Peter Jackson took that liberty.
Probably just to give them more limelight.
Say because he does crazy accuracy for the books. Because when Legolas is actually on top of when Legolas is actually on the mountaintop, he doesn't fall into the snow, which apparently is confirmed in the book to be a sign that he's an elf. Because apparently elves don't fall in the snow in the books. I think it has to do with the fact that they're like super nimble and good on their feet. They just kind of fall over, or they don't fall into snow, or they don't sink into it. Yeah, go back and watch the first movie of the Fellowship of the Ring when they're on the mountaintop in the snow. Legolas is not struggling in the snow the way the rest of them are. Oh, actually, I think we asked you about this already, but are you looking forward to the animated special for Lord of the Rings or no?
Sure. See what they can do.
That's a good, healthy opinion to have. We should change that. But yeah, I'm probably going to start playing a game called Signalis. It looks really interesting. And apparently it plays like old school Resident Evil games and stuff. So I'm like, yo, let's go. I'm going to probably play it off stream. I might record my gameplay of it, like a playthrough of it, but I won't do it on stream. Unfortunately, some games kind of get scuffed by playing them on stream. Not every game, but some of them I've come to realize don't really...
I'm surprised you haven't played like Parasite Eve.
I keep hearing about that, but I haven't taken time to sit down and play it yet. But I do hear about that one. Yo, see, that's pretty good. I heard good things about it. Yep. And if I find enough power scaling information, oh boy, that's gonna be a video. Yeah, mainly I just heard that. Mainly I just heard dystopian lesbian drama, just useless lesbians across the board, which always makes for riveting gameplay. Oh, fuck you! What the fuck is that? Hang on. She carrying a fucking boulder, bro?
Venus, put it away.
You're not listening at all, are you? I'm trying to avoid spoilers for it for the most part. I do know I do know some things about the story, but I'd rather try to avoid spoilers as much as possible. Actually, so why did Rohan and Gundor fall apart, or like just like
Now let's
stop
get
talking to
work.
each other? Because weren't
The
they
sacred
technically
word was
like
to Altamira.
close at
You
one
can
point?
do it after your current job is done.
They don't stop.
Oh, so it's just in the movie like situations just make it seem like they're fucking not showing up
Just
when
to,
they need to.
just to hype up drama.
Oh, okay.
Because what people don't understand is that like the Battle of Helm's Deep is a footnote in like the Two Towers book.
Right, because technically the the Twin Towers has a bunch of other stuff going on, like from that ends up being in Return of the King, huh?
Yeah, it does. So technically, where the book like ends off is when Frodo and Sam are in Shelob's lair, and after Frodo is taken into Killafungal. That's where the book ends.
Yeah. Because if I'm not mistaken, Saruman dies in the Twin Towers book, right? Because in the movies...
No, he dies. He dies at the start of the Return of the King movie, but he doesn't die until the end of the Return of the King book.
Oh, so Wormtail generally just hunts him down and finds him near the end?
No, Wormtongue's with him the entire time.
Wait. So then, how does that work in the book's context then? What do you mean he dies near the end? Because doesn't Isengard fall way early?
So basically, Treebeard feels sorry for Saruman, and he's like, "I'll let you and Wormtongue go, but you have to leave the key of Orthanc and your staff here." I don't know if it was the staff or if it was just the key of Orthanc. But he basically lets them go, and they basically get revenge. And they basically like stick at the Gandalf. He basically takes over the Shire, and I think it's called like the Battle of Bywater. And basically, Wormtongue is like deranged by this point. Like Wormtongue still ends up killing him. It just happens like way differently.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of shit happens differently.
Well, they kind of have to because again, like the Return of the King movie, even without the extended edition, is 3.5 hours. The extended edition is 4.5 hours. If you were to do the Battle of Bywater, that's another hour and a half. Like I'm just gonna like explain this like real quickly. Like the Return of the King book, the end of it kind of does what the movie does, where it feels like once the ring is destroyed, it feels like it's winding down. Then they have the ceremony, the crown, Aragon, and then it still feels like it's winding down. But there's still like a quarter of the book left.
Yeah, because I was wondering about that. Because in Magic the Gathering,
Because so I know the reason why he did it, because it flows better as a media if you don't do the Battle of Bywater, because you've basically had the giant rising tension, the ring is destroyed, now you're in the coming down climax. But if he was to do what the movie did, it would go from this winding down, slowing the pace of the movie, and then it would ramp right the fuck back up into like the height of like action again. So it would feel really jarring to have like a low point dips all the way back up and then dips back down for the end.
No, like I get you. Aviator, we already talked about it earlier on the stream. It's just that like by the time you showed up, we had already kind of like finished off that conversation. But yeah, we did talk about it.
Hang on a sec. Persea.
No, I'm just kind of. I guess I should.
Have a moment of
Well,
your time.
the reason I'm surprised
I'm
is
Lloyd.
because
This is Colette and Rain and
in Magic the Gathering, they have a
Why are
card
you all flushed?
called like I forgot the card's
Would you
called,
let
but
us
you
help you
sacrifice a
carry the
unit,
sacred
and the
wood?
picture is Wormtongue, about to slit Saruman's throat.
I'm sorry, I know this is a bit
But
strange.
the
but please hear
text
us
is
out.
Sam talking about Saruman dying, and I was like, how does Sam know about that? If in the movies he didn't see Saruman die, even in the extended version.
Well, Sam was there firsthand.
Yeah. He was there in the book, but in the movie he wasn't. So that's why I got confused, because I thought the movie Saruman's death was the same way as the books. But no, you're saying that there was a whole other section.
The truth
Well,
is,
you
we have
only
a
know that
letter we
Saruman
wish to
dies
give
in the
the king.
movies if you've seen the extended edition.
Yes.
I don't know why they cut it, but that doesn't happen in the original version of the movie.
I really don't understand. I really don't understand why Saruman didn't just chill the hell out. You're already lost. He should just taken it. He should have just taken his L and left.
Because
But we have a
he's
problem because the
bitter and
king
angry. So
and
this
refuses to
is
see
something
anyone.
else as well. So you know how he wears the like the white cloak?
Yeah.
Technically, in the Fellowship of the Ring, because he sees himself greater than white, his cloak has turned into an adornment of colors. So it's basically like a rainbow cloak.
Well, yeah.
So think so. You know those marbles that when you turn them and they kind of change color.
Yeah.
That's basically what his thing would have looked like.
Oh, so you're claiming that's a position of hubris then?
It is because he believes himself to be greater than the council, greater than all the other wizards, and that's why he wants the ring. Because he also plans to overthrow Sauron.
Well, yeah.
But he's using Sauron as a means to an end.
Okay,
that's why like when his plan fails, he's shitting himself because the next person who visits him to ask what's going on is one of the Nazgul to ask him what's taking so long and why are you dragging your feet. And you don't want basically the lieutenants of Sauron coming to your front door and asking you what the fuck's going on, when basically these people are strong enough to fight like Gandalf to like a standstill.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it prior to him becoming Gandalf the White that Saruman would have been stronger than him?
So,
because correct me if I'm wrong, but Gandalf claims he was the greatest of their order. I believe at least in the movie he does. I don't know
yes,
if that's in the books.
but because of his hubris, he kind of inadvertently
Weakens himself.
Yeah, by kind of tainting his color, he kind of weakens himself. It's kind of like a sick hubris of the gods, because technically him and Gandalf are basically like, I guess, Lord of the Rings version of angels that can't take their true form, because if they were to take their true form, they would basically, like, their power would level, like, Middle Earth if they were to use their actual might.
Yes.
So when Gandalf comes back, Eru Ilúvatar allows him, which is the big, like, the god of the gods, allows Gandalf to have access to a little bit more of his power, to be a little bit stronger.
Okay, that actually explains a lot, because I've had a lot of issues with that when I was younger about how things worked out, but that explanation makes a lot of sense. Because I was actually a little curious regarding Saruman's color situation, because I know he's Saruman the White, but I played a video game where he's referred to as Saruman the multicolored or something, and then in Magic, there's also a Saruman the White and a Saruman of many colors, and I'm like, okay, so what the fuck is his deal?
That's why he calls himself Saruman of many colors.
Please carry that.
Oh, okay. Leave it to us.
Lift, boys.
Oh my. Wait a minute.
The One Ring, or towards me, Faramir, I can't prove I can resist you without coming closer. The One Ring, to come the closest you like.
I've lost all confidence as a man.
Damn.
Well, there are changes that Peter Jackson
Me
made
too.
that are for the better, and I will fight book fans on this. Like the interaction between Frodo, Sam, and Faramir, way better scene in the movie than it is in the book. Because in the book, it is a feel good moment, but it also underhands the power of the ring.
Yeah. Whereas in the movie,
Because it's supposed to corrupt the hearts of men who see it. But what happens to Faramir in the book is just like, I heard that my brother fell to this temptation. I will not make the same mistake. I will not take the ring from you. But the movie plays with the idea that the ring, he still makes the same decision, but it plays with the idea that the ring is talking to him and wanting him to take it. Because he's also got the thing of like, if I take this and present it to my father, I can be seen in the same light as Boromir by bringing him something that Boromir couldn't. But then he chooses that the greater good outweighs his personal need. And that's why Sam in the movie says, "You've shown your quality."
it's the one thing me and Kyle disagree with.
I'm sorry, it's a better scene than the movie.
Anyway, let's
It
go.
it undermines the power of the ring.
Oh no. No.
What?
So the One Piece anime finally animated the Shanks versus Kid fight. Oh no. But yeah, I always liked Saruman as a design-wise in the original when I was a kid. Gandalf was cool too, don't get me wrong, I like the wizards, but I was kind of more partial to Saruman because I thought he was cooler. I thought his staff and his like demeanor was cooler.
Well, the thing is, like, when it comes to like scaling and shit, like Saruman is strong too. He just backscales from Gandalf, not the white, but you can backscale him from the grey. But his biggest weapon, and Gandalf says this in the book, it's not the magical powers he can do, it's the power of his voice. Because the power of his voice can convince you to agree with him or to do things.
Oh, that's why when Gandalf starts investigating it, he tells people to send him their way.
Well, yeah, well, that's why. Like Gandalf has a thing in the book where it's just like his staff is broken, he can't escape, but the power of his voice still lingers on.
I see. Should Rebecca join the Straw Hats? No, she has a kingdom. She has like an actual direction. Just saw that fight him. It looked tight. Sad he had to pulverize one of the few captains I liked. Oh no, kid! Why didn't you put up a decent fight, bro? No. Also, look.
Oh, we got a new character.
Oh sweet, maybe this one will do some work too.
What is your deal, young child?
Can you repeat that answer? No, because Rebecca actually has a kingdom to stick with and rebuild. So it'd be really irresponsible if she were to leave right now. Yo, Pressa looks like a magical girl. Still, Kyle, I suppose, thank you for the history lesson.
Yeah, because the movies cut out a lot of things from the Fellowship of the Ring just to like save time.
Yes.
Because you don't get anything with Tom Bombadil, and you don't get the events of the Burrow Downs either, and
Yes.
you don't get the interaction with Old Man Willow.
Holy fuck! It is so fucking weird hearing about that character because he's in Magic. There's a card for him in Magic. He's like a god in Magic, and I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yes and no.
So
It's not confirmed. It's not confirmed what he is. The only thing we know, because Frodo asked him, "Who are you?" and he's just like, "Who am I? I'm Tom Bombadil," and that's all you get. So it's being very coy with what he is, but you do get things from like Gandalf later saying like, Tom Bombadil was here before the first seed sprouted in Middle Earth, and he'll be here long after the last living thing in Middle Earth dies.
yeah, Magic has him officially as a god bard. I thought it was an avatar.
No, there are theories that he's an avatar of Eru Iluvatar, but there's nothing confirming for certain who or what he is. But we do know that the ring has no effect on him.
I feel like if you get to a point where you have ancient beings saying that this guy's gonna live way after everything dies and way before and was here before everything else, I feel like that's just enough to say that, yeah, maybe this fucking guy's probably some form of a deity. Maybe not directly.
No, you can make the argument that he's a deity, but to what deity he is, you don't have enough information on, because people have said, and there'll be people who'll go out there and they'll say, yeah, he's like an avatar of Eru Iluvatar. It's like, no, that's your assumption. There's nothing that's actually ever like pointed towards that or even implied that. That's fan theory.
Yeah, we need a Sauron versus Dracula, Castlevania. I think that's the wizard, yeah, who's under the command of being empowered by the other. No, Saruman would be the wizard. Sauron is not a wizard.
He's not. He's basic. Well, technically, they're part of the same class as Gandalf and Saruman, but he is stated to be outright stronger than Gandalf.
Who? Sauron?
Yeah, Sauron's outrightly stated by Gandalf to be stronger.
Isn't Sauron literally stronger than like everyone else, basically? With the exception of like
by the events of the War in the Ring, yes. Besides from the gods that live across the water, the problem is when you're trying to use when you're trying to use Sauron in a versus match, you have to be hyper specific what version of Sauron you're using.
If she did,
because depending on what version you're using, he's either got access to different powers or he's way stronger than where he is in the Third Age.
Not stronger than Melkor? Isn't Melkor dead?
Melkor's not dead. He was just chucked into the Abyss, which is just like a giant fucking prison.
Yeah, Melkor ain't coming back, bro.
But it is. I think there are a couple of notes that say that like Melkor might eventually break free and ravage the world.
And so what, if he breaks free, like, is he even going to be, like, a serious issue?
He'd be worse than Sauron.
What, they wouldn't be ready for him? Oh, I guess they weren't ready for Sauron, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
It took all the gods to fight Melkor.
Even, like, the main one?
So to let you know what Melkor is Tolkien's version of Lucifer.
Yeah, I understand that, because you said that before, but I mean is, like, what about the main one? Like, isn't there, like, a main god, or not?
You mean, like, the one that's above everyone else?
Yeah.
Eru Iluvatar, but Eru Iluvatar barely gets involved with anything doing with the gods. So he started the song that created everything, but after that, it was the gods. He let the gods have free reign to do what they wanted.
So if Melkor were to take over the world, he would just be like, "Yeah, they'll figure it out."
Yeah, he wouldn't lift a finger.
He's just there looking at Melkor like, "I got this strange sense of pride welling up right here. Good job." So I'm gonna go ahead and Tom Bombadil take his ass out.
Well, the only time we've ever seen Era Iluvatar interfere was when he destroyed Numenor to try and kill Sauron for some reason. I can't remember the reason why, but he basically hit him with a giant blast, and Sauron survived. So it doesn't matter even if you say it's an unquantifiable amount. He's getting hit by the creator of the world, and technically, depending on how you want to take everything under the Tolkien Estate banner, because whatever games are made technically would fall under this. So technically, he's getting hit with like a multiversal level attack.
Tom Bombadil's just an avatar of the planet. My headcanon's better than him being the avatar of Ilvatar. Not starting to Melkor. Well, just because Trollju or Melkor breaks free. Yeah, but no one's going to be able to write it.
Well, the biggest thing with like Melkor is like the gods aren't able to kill him because he turned the entire solar system into a Horcrux.
Melkor really out here being like, "It smells like bitch in here." Is Sauron the Dark Lord and whatnot? Sauron is the Dark Lord. Guys, weird question, but any clue if Sauron had a son?
The gods don't so the gods marry, but they don't produce children, to my knowledge. And as far as I'm aware, I'm not even sure if like the rank that Sauron, Gandalf, and all that. I don't even know if they can sire children or even have a sex drive. Because you know how at the end of the movie they get on the boat and then they sail across the water?
Yeah.
Do you know where they're going?
I don't know the name of it, but isn't it like paradise basically?
Kind of. It's basically another land where the elves originally came from and where the gods reside. And only ring bearers are able to go to that land with the permission of the gods.
Well, correct.
So that's why no one else could go, and the only time anyone else went was when Sam was about to die of old age, because by that point his wife had passed away, and because he was technically a ring bearer, even if it was for a short time.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, Gimli also went there.
He did with the because he was with Legolas, so he would have been like given permission, and I'm pretty sure like Galadriel would have like vouched for him.
Oh yeah, the crazy psycho bitch. I always like how the good guys, their main supplier of shit is a girl who literally says that if she got the ring, she would become more evil than fucking Sauron. I mean, I respect the honesty. I respect the hustle.
So the movie plays this up. She says the same things, but she doesn't go super berserk. She's basically just saying what would happen if Frodo gave her the ring.
You have
Because Gandalf says the same thing, that if he was to have the ring, yeah, he would probably gain the power to overthrow Sauron, but he'd just become the next Sauron in his place.
I mean, from the Eldritch Gods of Lovecraft, they had a bunch of children. They're not exactly sex-driven, but I can understand that the gods of Lord of the Rings didn't have one, because why the fuck would? Wait, you telling me Gandalf can smoke that kush, but can't smoke those bitches? Kyle, you're smart. When blowing up the planet actually destroyed the ring.
Well, what Gandalf smokes is not weed. It's just pipe tobacco.
Nah, bro, he's smoking that burning bush.
It's just pipe tobacco.
Nah. Okay, give me the retcon when we find out fucking Gandalf's just a fucking stoner. Okay, so for the past half hour, this is just nothing but exposition dump? What, you mean for the game, or you mean for Lord of the Rings? Because, yeah, I mean, yeah, we tend to talk about information.
We entered a new universe. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of fucking dialogue.
The game? True.
Damn!
Professor don't fuck around. Anyway, why can't I hear the dialogue? Because it's not voiced. Well, after learning about all that, I'll probably make a Starman of Many Colors deck. Just because that was a nice little backstory.
Oh, we're getting Zelos as a party member. How nice. I'm sure that's not gonna cause discord whatsoever.
No.
Yo, Lloyd, you're finally here.
What the fuck?
Zelos, right?
Yep. I'm the great Zelos Wilder, but you can just call me Zelos. We're gonna be traveling together for a while, so
Okay.
friends, okay?
Wow. Not a total dick.
He sounds like he doesn't take anything seriously.
Let's see. Putting aside the two guys, this gorgeous beauty is Rain, right? And then this cool cutie here would be Colette. And then who's this little one?
Presea, she helped us sneak into the castle.
The little one isn't from Silverant?
Ozette.
Ozette? That village out in the boondocks? I mean, out in the forest?
Damn.
Ah, that's so sad. You're being used
Dude.
as uncivilized barbarians.
Who are you calling
Fuck, it's like having
uncivilized
you at the
barbarians?
party.
I don't want to fucking hear this from you. You talk way more shit than I do.
Don't get mad. Especially after all the trouble I went through to contact the Imperial Research Academy for you.
Not bad, Zelos.
I know. Using the Research Academy requires permission from the king. But when the great Zelos speaks, His Majesty listens.
Since you're going to be keeping tabs on us, I'd certainly expect that much.
You're an obnoxious brat, you know that?
Preach. Preach.
Damn.
Going to the Imperial Research Academy is fine. But can we have you free Presea? Surely you don't need to keep tabs on her as well.
No. The Imperial Research Academy and Ozette are both on the continent across the sea. So we can just drop her off when we go.
I agree.
Shut
That's
up.
a great
Shut up,
idea.
Genus.
Damn, Zelos is like what it feels like talking to people from America when you come to do tourism. I don't think Americans hate tourists all that much. It's other people who hate the tourists.
Okay then, where should we go?
I really hate when fucking nations are only really doing well because of tourism and then they hate their fucking tourists.
The Imperial Research Academy. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. Let's go, everybody.
What do you have against Thailand? Ah. Yes! Scaling!
What?
Scaling!
Actually, no, Kyle, because Earth is not capitalized, so it's just the ground. You fucking asshole.
Damn.
Well, is it that's Mexico for you? Their whole industry is about bringing tourists so they can rob them. True. Now, what is the game making you do, Kyle?
The game is making me go around to save Colette. Get her soul back.
Why? She looks perfectly fine.
Actually, what attacks do you have? Not bad. That's pretty good.
In fact, in time in Mexico a couple days ago, there was a big controversy where a porn star called Luna Bell recorded a sex video on a public train. What's the controversy exactly? Is it recording a sex video or is it having sex on a train? Because one of those is just a crime. I don't know if that's really a controversy. Well, no. Sex in public can't be the controversy because that's already a crime. Usually, when you hear something's a controversy, it's because it's something like kind of like really fucking weird. Actually, what's even the procedure for sex in public like that? Do you take down the video? Is it fair game?
Show me the video. I'll make a judgment.
Why are the creatures just standing there not attacking you? Red does, those are people. Oh yeah, did you hear that Verbalese released a second porn video with his character and someone else? Technically, or a softcore. I guess it's a ship video.
Wow. After learning the truth, I think he sees the practicality.
It's not idea come back to life at this point? Damn. It's not illegal, but apparently one of the guys ramming at her was a police officer.
He's seen the life of Brian.
Bruh. It is not. Wait. Having sex on public train is not illegal, but apparently one of the guys ramming at her was a police officer, and the other one was a bisexual. The other one was a bisexual bodyguard. Not even getting to Luna Bella herself. She is a weird figure. So technically speaking, V, even though he is dying when he fights Adam, that is technically V at his prime lull. So the thing about dying in Cyberpunk is it doesn't make you weaker. Damn, these porn stars be wilding these days. Like, what happened to just normal sex? I can tell you what happened to normal sex. People got desensitized to shit, and they wanted more and more crazier shit.
They're here in this world too. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you, Sea Cat.
Yeah, people are pretty much in a dopamine crisis.
We're getting nicknames for people.
Oh, nicknames are serious. No wonder they're into wilder and wilder stuff.
Lloyd.
Hey, it's the cat merchant. Oh no. You want to have been funny is that they were dog merchants in this world.
That actually would have been pretty cool. But you know, I don't know what it is about the writing of these games. They just know how to make a good cast.
Yeah, because every fucking party we've had actually feels like a fucking party. Zim, he can barely walk during several moments of the game. What do you mean he hasn't gotten weaker? Physically hasn't gotten weaker. Damn, you just got fucking smacked.
Spank him. Spank him.
Yeah, people are dopamine crisis. It's because they can't find joy in other things. They can't give themselves joys or have wholesome tastes like me. It's a real shame, really.
Well, is it? Well, just onto like the porn subject earlier. Isn't that the reason why like the dirty magazines industry is like fucking dying? Because it just doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah, because a lot of people can't just like get off to pictures. Which really fucking sucks. Because Playboys were awesome. Like, I mean, there were definitely some airbrushing things, but like, I mean, fucking Playboys were great. Had the comics in there too, actually. It's kind of where like, I can't help but wonder if things got worse by trying to suppress the situation. I think if they would have just been more upfront with Playboys and shit, I wonder how pornography would be nowadays, or if it'd be that crazy. Because I mean, technically there was Hustler. Because Hustler was already doing shit like that before it became more of a commonplace thing. So The Witcher 4 is coming. It takes place 300 years later. People wank Siri way too much. One of those things is a lie. What the fuck? Surprisingly, people can get off not safe for work fan fiction more than magazines. So the problem with magazines ended up being is that magazines are just still images, and you had to put a lot more imagination in to make it work. Whereas with like writing and literature, you're reading the events, and it's easier to picture it as the events go on in real time, so to speak.
Those blades look really cool.
Don't waste all of our money on fucking swords. We need food.
They've got food. They can have the Arise diet.
No.
Why? What's wrong with the Arise diet?
I want something more than water and air.
Do you think they ever shit solid during that entire flavor?
No, they did not, you fucking animal.
Where they just like, anything solid. I'll even take a fucking apple, just something with some resistance.
And they're like, oh, an apple, you say? Here's some applesauce.
Fruit salad, and it's only watermelon.
Those images weren't that lewd neither. Most of them were regularized to not showing genitalia or nipples in the old days, nor again the good stuff you had to dig deeper. No, Playboys had nipples. It just they didn't really. No, actually, they did have full body Playboys. They did wear more clothing though.
Yeah, that's literally what a centerfold was.
Hustler was the one that actually had more sexual content. Because Hustler was the one where the girl would actually have, like, naked men around her in the picture, but they couldn't penetrate her in camera. Or, like, I guess in the picture, which is kind of weird. Because there was a porn star who, at that era, what she would do, because she was taking pictures with three guys, because she was like holding, I think, I never saw the actual picture, but I was reading like a fun, like one of those like interesting stories on like Reddit from people commenting. But so she had 3 guys in the picture with her, and in between shots, she would actually blow them and like start fucking them so they would stay hard throughout the photo shoot. But that was not the norm at the time. For example, I remember they had a specific back part in the stores where they would sell Italian vintage tapes and more looter comics or magazines that show way more. Those comics had become massive meme where this part of the glove. So the man and women would just ride up on each other, but no penetration was showing. Yeah, like you would have from the way the guy said it, she would be on her knees above the guy's dick and have like 2 dicks in her hand, but that was it. And the problem is that photo shoots took a while. And a lot of the times the guys had to take pills to get hard, but she would actually like just jerk them off and shit to keep them hard. Like it sounds really weird. It sounds really weird in comparison to nowadays, but like yeah, that is really weird scenario. Nah, older generations were really fucking awkward about how they did shit because technically, like, it would make sense if they weren't doing like that stuff, but they were. They just went about it in such a way that just made no fucking sense. I guess I got some time. I'll start continuing some card designs. Also, Nima, I completely forgot you put fucking healing in your deck. Like, what the fuck? I guess before I do, I got.
Right, let's go. No way. Sonic light spear.
No! Noodle!
Watch this. Heavy tiger blade. Barrier. Sonic fierce demon fang.
I want to go home.
No, you're stuck here forever, little lady.
I'm sorry, little one. It's not happening.
Are you okay? First aid, affliction.
Sonic light spear.
I'll help. Are you okay? First aid.
But yeah, a little strange topic, but yeah.
I'll help.
I was just warming up.
What was the weirdest animal that the game made you fight?
Probably Probably these really hot plant women. They can't eat any of this. This is all solid.
Bruh. What's the most seemingly out of place enemy in the game so far?
I don't know.
Come on, Colette would be able to break down that door. Yep. I mean, she should be stronger than that. I mean, she is an angel. She should be pulling her own weight. The hell's that sound?
Ooh.
Dang, she doesn't even fucking care, bro. What is that sound? Sounds like an animal moaning. It's fucking Kyle's, it's Kyle's end. Damn.
Damn. Fucking without prejudice, let's say.
Damn. We'll probably save after this cutscene. Damn, bro. Time to get the bourgeoisie to get fucking destroyed.
Damn!
Damn. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's right. They're gonna be executed.
Damn. It's always popes. Am I wrong?
No, you seem to have a bad habit of needing to fight the Pope. Oh yeah, I guess make sure to find a save point if you can. And then we'll pick this back up next week. I wonder how far you actually are into the game.
No idea. Whoa, what's with those accusations?
I mean, she's not wrong. Whoa! Natural curiosity towards the unknown. Man, Kyle, he's just like you for real.
I have never peeked on people in the shower.
You know, I actually believe you for once. We don't know the form of education going on, to be fair. But, alright, so now we've saved there. That's going to be it for today's stream. There will not be a stream tomorrow. I'll have a stream up on Monday. I do have a book review up as a video, but hopefully I'll be able to get a few more videos up before the end of the month. And yeah. Unless Kyle has something else he wants to add, then I think we'll be good to go.
No, I don't really have anything to add.
Alright, then yeah. We'll go and stop here for today. So, with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video. Take care, everybody, and have a nice night.